So now this next step is if you're in the app already and you want to be able to connect your accounts, I'm going to show you how to access your accounts to connect more social accounts, right? So on the sidebar here on the left side, you see I have a lot of different options. I'm going to scroll down all the way down to the bottom. And around this area here, you see I have workspace. And on workspace, I'm going to scroll down to social connections. I'm going to click that. And now you see that I'm on the social connections page. And now these are all of my connected platforms, as you can see, right? And all of these accounts are tied to my Aidelly workspace, as you can see right here. It's bolded, and you can see social accounts is selected. These are all my social accounts that's tied to the Aidelly workspace. So if I want to connect one, I can either, let me disconnect this one right here. So I'll disconnect LinkedIn. So in order to disconnect an account, you easily just, select disconnect here. I'm going to do that. It's going to give me a prompt, and LinkedIn has been disconnected. And so before I connect LinkedIn again, I'm going to show you we have three different options. You have reconnect. Reconnect pretty much causes the prompt to show up again where you can reconnect your account, change settings as well. If you want to choose a different page or whatnot, you can reconnect. Disconnect is what I just did. It just completely removes the platform from the workspace. And connect more is if you want to add multiple pages to the same workspace account. So if I want to have multiple Instagram accounts on this workspace, I can click connect more. It'll add another row underneath this already existing one. So connecting is pretty easy. You just click the connect button. It's going to open up another window. It's going to sign me in to my LinkedIn account. And once it does that, we are all good. So for LinkedIn and for other platforms as well, you might get a pop-up that just says which account do you want to be the main account, or which organization you want to be the main organization. In terms of LinkedIn, we know there are personal LinkedIn accounts and organizational LinkedIn accounts, company pages. So we added an option for you to find your company and add it to your account. So if you go down here in this manage company pages search box, you can search for the name of your company. Now this has to be the actual username, which you can find in your company URL. If you go to your company URL, you'll be able to find what the actual ID is. So for example, my company name is Aidelly, but on LinkedIn, the username for that company is Aidelly AI. So you simply just search for your username, and let's see, we found it. Click to select, selected Aidelly, and now we are done. We click done. Awesome. Now I'm going to walk through a few other settings that you can find on this page. So first, we see on the left side here, we have this drop down, and each of the platforms has different contextual information based on the drop down. So if you open up for Facebook, we see we have my main account, which is the parent account over all of my business and Meta, and we have the connected pages that I connected. So if you have multiple pages, you'll be able to select which one is the default by just clicking this option here. Because I have one page, I can't select it. But if I have multiple connected pages on this workspace, I can select which one's the default. And that means the AI or Aidelly will just choose that page first when it's trying to post to Facebook. Same goes for everything else. Instagram, nothing to select here. For X, if you have the X premium subscription, once you log in, you'll get a pop up that asks you to select if you have X premium, and if you do that, you'll be able to post longer tweets, up to 25,000 characters. If you don't have this option selected, you won't be able to post longer posts. You'll be able to just post a regular size tweet. And for the rest, it's pretty standard. Just selecting your main connected platform. For Google, you'll get a pop up that's asking you what is your main Google location. You can assign a main location to this account, right? So just make sure you go through this and set up whatever settings that you might want to set up. So yeah, a few other options on the social accounts page. You have the posting defaults, and posting defaults is based on time. You can pick a preset time that you want to post, and the scheduler will remember that when you go to post. So for example, here I have 9, 12, and 3. I can change these to whatever time. I can, 11, 1, and then when I go post later, it'll be able to pre-click those times, right? Also, you have posting defaults settings for each and every platform. So if there's something more specific you want to set up for the platform, you can do it here. As you see, I have my settings for Instagram, where I can hide like count, add first comment, tag a user, enable collaborations, where I can collab with other users, set a location, alternate text, story options. I can set the story duration, story polls, reel covers, many different options you have here for Instagram. And the same goes for every other platform. So I would advise you, if you want to look for a specific setting, again, go to social accounts, posting defaults, and you want to come here. And every platform has different settings. I'll quickly just go through so you can see. I won't cover every single setting. Yep. These are all based on each platform's capability. Quickly just go through these, just so you can make a mental note if there's anything that you want to keep a note of, keep track of. Yep, see we have thumbnail URL. And all of these you can change per post. So if you are doing one single post that you want to change the settings for, you can come into the settings on that post before you post, and you can change the settings there. So yeah, quickly go through the rest of these. TikTok, you can save to drafts automatically. Pinterest, you can have default pin titles, default board description, and yeah, so pretty much standard stuff that you see on each platform. But that's pretty much it for this one. So I'll show you 2 more things on this, and then that'll be it. Account groups. So account groups is just a quick save preset that you can quickly switch to when you're posting. So instead of clicking every platform one by one, you can save a preset and select that preset, and it'll select all your accounts. So to give you guys an example, I'm going to create a preset, call it Aidelly company pages, all the company pages for Aidelly. And this will give me just an easy one-click option. You come through here, select the pages you want to add, right? Organization. I think that's good. Let's do that one. That's fine. So you want to come through here, select all the pages you want to focus on or have as selected, and then you click save. You see here, it created the group. And so later on, when I go to post, I just have to select Aidelly company pages, and it's going to select every single page in the group, right? So that's how you use that. Now, moving on, we're going to talk about mentions. Now, mentions, universal mentions, are in-app mentions that tie to different tags on different platforms. So to give you an example, let me just open the edit field here. And so inside the app Aidelly, I'm going to create an alias called Aidelly, right? And I'm going to specify when I mention at Aidelly within this app, what should that translate to on each platform. So when I mention at Aidelly, I want to target at Aidelly AI on Instagram. I want to target the Aidelly company page on Facebook. I want to target Aidelly AI on X, so on and so forth. So instead of having to type out every mention and change every mention for each platform, you simply create one global alias that will automatically map to each platform. You simply just enter in the details here, click save, and it'll update the alias. So now when you go to create a post, you'll mention at Aidelly, and that'll automatically know, okay, I'm going to insert the universal mention for each of these platforms with this post. And that's how you use universal mentions.